Three defendants, three courts, and three different levels of disconnect from reality. Watch how quickly courtroom patience evaporates when personal belief collides with actual law. Stick around because this first one turns wild almost instantly.
All right, I think that takes care of the jail. The other one is appearing by Zoom remotely on her own. She was summoned to appear, and she has appeared on a summons. Michaela, it looks like we got you served in Wichita. It looks like there is a September battery charge, theft charge that got filed. And that's why you're notified to appear today. It's alleged that you had physical contact with Lori Jasso, Jasso. They call it done in a rude, insulting, or angry manner. So usually it's hitting, shoving, pushing, something of that nature is part of a fight or disagreement or out of anger. It is a B-person misdemeanor if convicted of battering someone. Maximum 6 months, $1,000 fine if convicted. And then it's also alleged that you took her purse and her cell phone and some stuff in her purse without her permission. The value less than $1,500, which also makes it a misdemeanor. It's a Class A non-person. It's always interesting that property crimes are a higher classification than person crimes like a battery, but that's how it's set out legislatively. The maximum sentence is 1 year in the county jail and $2,500 fine if convicted. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. If you're employed, I'm going to ask that you make an effort to retain your own attorney. If you're not employed and you have dependents that you support, then I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You will need to go before our magistrate judge on January 26th. The time depends on whether or not you get a court-appointed attorney or you hire your own. But the date's the same in front of Judge Webster. I'm going to allow you to sign your own bond since you were brought in on summons and you voluntarily appeared. You'll need to make arrangements to sign a $2,500 bond, which means if you don't show up for your court appearances, we can take a judgment of $2,500 against you, issue a warrant. It's added to your court costs in your case. And then probably a bondsman will have to get involved and you'll have a higher bond that'll be set for your future appearances. So that's kind of how a signature bond works.
Quick legal check, she's facing both a battery and a theft charge. Notice the judge simplifies everything that's intentional. It keeps the defendant from twisting details and keeps you, the audience, grounded. Which charge feels more serious to you, battery or theft?
I am here as the representative of the entity that you speak of, but I'm the living woman and I do not consent to these proceedings. So, and also and for the record, I have the right I have the right to face my accuser, and they have to be a living man or woman. So, as far as that matter goes, therefore I move to dismiss the matter entirely.
Okay. Well, I move to order you to appear on Friday at 1:30 at the courthouse in front of myself, no matter what your name is or your affiliation. And to bring with you anyone that you are an agent of or you represent. If you don't appear, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest or for her arrest.
Your Honor, are you setting the $2,500 OR bond?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I've got to see her face to face and get her identifiers and have you personally appear, and that's going to need to be in person here at the courthouse in my courtroom.
What was the date and the time for that, ma'am?
Friday at 1:30, courtroom A. in El Dorado at 201 West Pine. I think that makes that, yeah, the 14th at 1:30, please.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it. If there's
Thank
nothing
you.
further today, though, we'll adjourn on this case. We won't proceed any further.
Think of a PR bond like the court saying, "We trust you for now." But that trust is built on one condition: don't go off the deep end on record. And guess what happens next?
All right. Keynes, Timothy Neal Keynes, 23R513178.
Good.
Go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. Alex Green, the fourth, PA 2657, appearing on behalf of Timothy Michael Keynes, who's zooming in from the Wayne County Jail.
Did you talk to the prosecutor about this one?
I did not, because I have noticed that my client wishes to get some discovery, and I didn't see anything about it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Keynes, your name?
Timothy Haynes.
How long are you in custody there for on other cases?
I have no clue. I'm waiting for my tether. This is holding me up for my tether. So I asked for a discovery for this case.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I hate to see you sitting in there all day. It's too bad you didn't show up for several days. It's too bad you didn't show up when you were supposed to. Give me a new date on a Rockwood case, Lisa.
Judge, okay, I just want to be sure what we're doing here, because if we do discovery,
Hold up.
this Mr. Green won't be here.
It's gonna go back to
Yeah,
Except for a pre-trial today.
right. It's going to go back to Mr. Gaith.
Okay, should we just have Mr. Gay talk to him today? It's on the docket for a pre-trial. I don't know if they realize that.
I think Mr. Green did, and his client wants discovery.
Yep. Of everything.
That's fine, Mr. Keynes. You don't have to.
Well, I mean, it's not no one else's freedom.
July 10th, 8:30.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that. We're trying to accommodate you here. I don't have any problem with you adjourning it.
Thank you.
Do you have other holds?
no, but out of, I think it was Taylor.
Okay.
And so that was a possession of some type of drug paraphernalia or something like that. We should have missed a couple of court dates on that. And then he does have a bond in his case that he has to post it at $250, $2,500, 10%.
That he hasn't posted.
Yes.
Right. Because he didn't show up on this one either.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here in 2023. What is all this yellow stuff all over this docket? Oh, Lisa? That grandkid's got the crayons out.
And there it is, the moment every sovereign citizen watcher recognizes, the "I am a living woman" identity gambit. This is where the courtroom stops being legal and starts being theatrical.
And anyway, July 10th at 8:30. Good luck, Mr. Keynes. We'll see you here then, okay?
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. But
So I stay here for another 10 days.
I'm not letting you out. You didn't show up here for 2 years.
The papers went to my house and my mom's
Listen.
house.
No.
When I lived in Taylor.
No. I'm not lowering your bond. I'm not giving you a personal bond. You've been playing with us. Okay? No. That's why I was questioning why you wanted to adjourn it, because you're not, unless you can post a bond, you're gonna be sitting there. And I don't know how else to
I'm
put it.
suing those cops.
I'm sorry?
I'm suing those cops. This is
Go ahead.
horseshit.
Go ahead. Show up in court. You would have had your day in court. You'd have been acquitted 2 years ago. I'm not gonna go on that. I could care less if you sue me. Sue whoever you want. Sue me if you want. show up in court. Good luck. If you want to do something else, I'll be glad to get the police report from Rockwood and
Please do.
go talk to him some more. I don't have any problem with that.
No, I think that the major issue was you were looking for, and I did explain that the person don't guarantee a personal bond because he hasn't been visited court case.
And he missed not only this, he missed Taylor too.
Right.
So this is not an anomaly. He checked something here. You know, it never fails. It never ceases to amaze me. Okay? He's got it worn out of Hazel Park, worn out of Southgate,
I had time for Hazel Park.
Bonia, worn out of Taylor, another 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 one out of Taylor. He doesn't show up on this for 2 years and he wants to talk to me about suing cops. Do whatever you got to do. I don't know who you think you are. You must be running the pen at least. Shut him off, Lisa. We'll see you here in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to listen to this nonsense.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's courtroom checkmate in one move. The judge doesn't argue, he reasserts authority. Notice how he doesn't debate philosophy, he just changes her bond and demands a physical appearance. Actions, not arguments.
All right, this is the People versus Timothy Keynes. Mr. Keynes, if you can come on up, this is 230605, 230604, 230603, and 230602.
Good afternoon, James Gizicki on behalf of Mr. Kane. Mr. Kane is requesting a jury trial. And just for the record, I explained this to Mr. Kane that he's a sovereign citizen and I am not familiar, nor do I practice any laws regarding.
Because there aren't any laws regarding them, Mr. Gizicki.
Exactly, Your Honor. And I explained to him that I would represent him under the laws of the state of Michigan and obviously the United States.
All right, Mr. Kane, do you understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Gizicki has a law license and he's had it for a long time and he wants to keep it. So Mr. Gizicki is not going to come before this court or any court and make frivolous arguments or unfounded arguments on your behalf. But he has indicated that he would represent you on these cases, applying the law of the state of Michigan. You understand that? Is that a yes? Okay, she's taken down what you're saying and we're the same. Okay, so all of these cases are from the same occurrence, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so one jury trial date. On March 13th, we have Leroy Griffer.
That's good.
That's you? Will that day work? That's the only
Yeah, it'll work.
trial?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so we will set a jury trial date for March 13th of 2026. You'll be required to appear in person that date. And the trial starts at 9 a.m. So you should be here no later than that, okay? And sir, one second. For any potential that I should set a final settlement
I would say
conference?
the final settlement conference. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll set one final settlement conference. All right, that's your jury trial day. We'll send you out notice in the mail of your final settlement conference as well as your jury trial date, okay? All right, you're all set.
Be honest, how fast did you think the bond would collapse? 3 sentences? 2. This is one of the quickest self-destructs on record. Type yes if you predicted it the moment she said living woman.
Thank you. Area code 719, last 2 digits 64. Who might that be? Area code 719, last 2 digits. Oh, Mr. Shadowins. Thank you for
Good
appearing,
morning, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Good morning, sir. For the record, this is 25T262, 25T448, 25M318. I do appreciate you appearing. I guess I could call all your cases. Looks like you also have 25M395, 25M375, 25M352. Okay, so actually, in 20.
Here, the key lesson: courts care about track record more than talking points. Missing multiple appearances turns every new request into uphill combat, no matter how loudly you claim injustice. Showing up is often half the battle, literally. And that brings us to the final twist, not the last time we'll see him, but definitely the most revealing. Because what happens when the sovereign logic meets a jury trial date they can't philosophize away? Stay tuned, it only gets stranger from here.